Good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because it helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because, child, these hackers is somehow doing something to my subscribers, child, that somebody mad and they done hired a hacker. Okay. So make sure you guys just keep, subscribing. And we going up to 10,000. I knew when I said we're on the road to 10,000, somebody was going to get in their feelings and go and get their hackers. And unfortunately, we have to deal with that until the feds finish what they're doing. Okay. On YouTube. Okay. And I can promise you that. Okay. But make sure you hit the like button. But we're not going to worry about those that they unsubscribe. If you see yourself unsubscribe, just subscribe again. That's how we're going to have to do that. You have to be mentally sick to be worried about somebody that ain't studying you, especially messing with their subscribers and things of that nature. But I guess when you've been getting away with it for a long time, okay, until I done hit the scene, I mean, you're comfortable in it, and that's the way the feds like it. Okay. um but anyways, you guys, like I said, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, make sure you definitely do that. I've been working like a Hebrew slave today. Okay, I was intending to do some videos this morning. As you all know, I did a live last night, and rest in peace, Young Dolph showed back up after being on a hiatus for about 2 months, and we was glad to see him back. And he reached out to me on Instagram, and he definitely dropped some gems. He dropped some gems inside the chat and outside the chat. And me myself, I was intending to do videos back to back, but I just got home. Okay, I just got home, so I was like, I'm gonna do a live. So make sure y'all tune into the live that I'm gonna do at 8:45. But I decided I needed to do this video also, and then the rest of the stuff I will drop. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Normally, if it's not him, it's probably like my cousins or something like that that has always kept me abreast of what goes on out in the street part, right? Because I'm not in the street, okay? But as far as the law enforcement side, y'all already know I got that laced up, right? Okay. But I wanted to talk about um moneybaggyo and keyglock. Is moneybaggyo and keyglock beefing now with with moneybaggyo and keyglock? Okay. Rest in peace, Young Dolph came into my chat last night, and he, kind of dropped some gems saying that there have been subliminals. People, Moneybag and Key Glock have been going back and forth. There was some subliminals. There's a silent war going on. Okay. And I think I had told you all before that Moneybag never passed the smell test to me. It's just, Black Youngster is more flamboyant. They kind of put him out there so that all the attention can be on him. But I had been heard some stuff about Moneybag Yo, and Moneybag Yo he's very talented, right? He's very talented. We can't take that from him. Um, and so I think a lot of people, because of Moneybag Yo's success and talent, they kind of, don't. He's more laid back. He's not as I say, flamboyant in his wrongs, his wrong. What's the word I'm looking at? His dirt. Okay, as some others may be, but they're saying, the word is that Moneybag Yo and Key Glock is beefing, and Moneybag for whatever reasons, and Moneybag, people has been going at Key Glock now. Y'all know I get very sensitive about this because since I've been on YouTube, child, they want to come at me about standing up for Pre, honey. They don't want me to stand up for Pre. Even a lot of people that say they for Pre really ain't. And they people have just gotten mad at me, and I understand when you are being paid by CMG. Okay, that is what happens. I just have to put that into the atmosphere, right? You come at the person that has the correct and real information. It just don't change anything. I see, the thing about it is I didn't do this. Okay, y'all did this. I can't help because I know all of the investigators and federal agents. I can't help it. So whatever goes on, it has nothing to do with me. These people get mad because I know. Okay, as far as the law enforcement side, they get mad because people know that law enforcement looking at my stuff and they come and drop dimes on my page. Okay, but the day of assassinating folks just because you mad is coming to an end, and it's inhumane. Anyways, I can't understand why these folks can't make their money. Okay, and leave people alone, but they feel like the money and the millions that they make is to put hits on somebody's child or to try to take somebody else out that is doing better than them. Because let's just be honest now, moneybaggyo he's talented and we like his sound, right? But his popularity has gone down. Okay, and keyglock's popularity has surpassed him. Keyglock is one of the hottest. He went platinum. Independent artist went platinum. Only independent artist in Memphis to go platinum. He's just doing a darn thing. Okay, and I think it's a shame because we know with this thing that happened with Young Dolph, this situation that happened with Young Dolph, you guys, um, people took out Young Dolph because of his greatness. That's all it was. They took him out because of his greatness. Damn all that other stuff when they get to hollering about where he was playing both sides. Kiss my ass. Okay. I just have to go ahead and be a little vulgar with it because it's a bunch of crap. There is no excuse for what they did to him. When folks get to saying, well, he was playing both sides, he shouldn't have been signing their ops. If they're his ops, they've tried to take his life. Why would he give a damn about who they don't like? You sign my op, I'm gonna take you out. And that's what they did. Okay. They took him out because they thought that they were gonna, let's just be honest, they thought that they were gonna be able to handicap Young Dolph's artists. They knew Young Dolph was getting ready. He already made Keyglock a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. Moneybaggyo, I don't see. I'm one of those real people. If a person is talented, I'm not gonna say they're not talented. The boy is talented. We know Moneybag is talented too, but I don't believe Moneybag making this money. He making a lot of money. He just ain't getting it. I'm sure they got him tied up in 4-5 contracts or 4-5 deals or whatever. Because Young Dolph gave the game away, right? That's what they was mad at too. But Keyglock ain't tied up in all that. And so they immediately started working, trying to assassinate his character. See, when they can't what they be wanting to do, you have to be careful when people start trying to assassinate your character and when they are diligent about trying to do it. First of all, you have to figure out the group of people that they work with, and once you identify that, it becomes scary. It's always good to keep a lot of stuff on record. And I know that Keyglock, I'm talking about as far as with the police, when people start trying to assassinate your character and you see the type of shady people that they are connected with, because the next thing is the assassination of the physical body. Okay, because when they trying to attack your greatness and they feel like they can't stop that, as they've done with Keyglock, the next thing is what they did to Young Dolph. And we know that they ain't got no issues with, because they can't control their jealousy with trying to take a person out. If they can't stop them, can't stop, won't stop, don't stop. He's a Leo too. Okay, we all Leos. Okay, and so he's a lion. He's royalty. He's bold. And when Young Dolph was assassinated, they honed in on him. They thought they was going to be able to kill him. We know that they wanted to kill him. Police know they did. But they didn't know that the folks was going to be on him like this. Oh, we got to back up. So now we got to pay vloggers to assassinate his character. That's why I tell these little dudes, we know a lot of these little gangs and stuff. I was talking to somebody today. I've been out all day working like a damn slave out in the streets of Memphis. Okay. And I was talking to somebody today. I said, it's a damn shame how all of these little gangs have started to pop up. And the person was telling me they ain't gangs. They just like little neighborhood dudes, like that's just forming like cliques and calling them gangs. And it's sad. It's sad what they're doing. They form a clique on in the same neighborhood on one side of the street, form a whole different clique on the other side of the street. Okay. And they're divided and they decide we're gonna see who can take out whose clicks first. That's what's going on. Okay. And I think it's sad because these kids these are who the money bags and stuff going to get. And that's why I say, if we don't want the police to take them to jail since everybody hates the police, what do we do? The parent, I don't take my child to jail. My children serious don't need to be in jail. How come you don't see them out there? You don't see them out there. I was talking to one of my friends that's an officer. He said he works for a specialized unit. He said they had got a search warrant and went into a house. And when they went into the house, a 17-year-old boy had over 300 different key fobs. He said they were just sitting right out on this dresser. You trying to tell me a mama that owns the house, that live in the house with him, then walk in there? He said they weren't hidden. They were just scattered all out on the dresser. She didn't think to ask him where he got all them keys from. Okay. So if they don't want the police to handle them, how come these folks ain't handling their kids? And these are the types of kids that the money bags and them are going and helping to ruin their lives. Okay. See, when they talking about my little hitter, they making an ass out of somebody's son. And a lot of these parents are so happy that these celebrities have some type of affiliation with their children. They letting them ruin them. They are letting them ruin them. And the issue that I got with the money bags and the Gottis and all of them, and I'm going to talk about him in a few minutes. The issues I got with them is that they were born and raised in the city of Memphis. They understand the struggle. They've seen the struggle of these young dudes because a lot of them were little dudes running around with snot in their nose when they were teenagers. Now they old asses in their 30s and they putting guns and stuff in their hands talking about they're my hitters, setting them up to be killed or put in jail for the rest of their lives, because it's going to be one or two, because the feds are not going. The feds out there deep and they spin it, and Moneybag them know that Moneybag them ain't living in Memphis. They're not even living on the outskirts of Memphis. They're sending destruction back to Memphis. Okay. And it's a damn shame when these little dudes around them that ain't got a damn thing will do anything for some crumbs. How come they ain't putting you up on how to do some real estate and you ain't supposed to go do no hit for them to do that? If they care about you, they're going to do that without you ruining your damn life. Because I'm telling you, I done told y'all, and I'm telling y'all what I was told. Ain't nobody spending no hit money but the lawyers. Haven't they been proving that to y'all? Moneybag and them know that. They know it. But they don't care because they don't care about these little dudes. So now it's Moneybag and keyglock beefing. That's the word. That's what was put in my chat, that they beefing. And there's been subliminals. And I did see what keyglock says: a real boss keep their mouth closed. We already know that keyglock is the prince of Memphis at this point. And being a prince ain't just about selling records. It's about, because see, Dolph was the king. It's about how you carry yourself. We ain't seeing Key Glock and them sending nobody, no little dudes that's already out there struggling to do hits and things of that nature. If these little dudes really getting money, that money bagging them should be ashamed of themselves. But money bag messing with Key Glock ain't what you want. Okay? Leave Key Glock alone. Let him be great. Okay? Let him be great. Y'all couldn't stand to see young Dolph be great. Okay? So y'all send out the pit bulls that'll do anything for some crumbs to come at Key Glock, and then they came at me. Why they have to do that? They got that vlog over there talking about Key Glock didn't have nothing to do with Dolph Dell. We gonna go at her. You fuck niggas. Oh, that makes me, it pisses me off. Okay? Because see, I know the games that are played on here, and I know who is behind it. Now, I don't believe these record labels behind none of that scamming. Okay, that's going on here. But they do employ quite a few people. And that's why I said a lot of these vloggers are going to find themselves caught up in some stuff they ain't even have to be in. For a bunch of rappers, I'm sure they're not dealing directly with the rappers, because the rappers want to make sure that they don't have no contact with them. They just dealing with some of their affiliates that's giving them crumbs to get on here and act a damn fool. But leave Key Glock alone, Moneybag. Tell your people to stand down, because it disturbed me what I saw in the chat last night when Key Glock, all Key Glock doing is being great. Y'all don't see Key Glock getting on here, doing a lot of the stuff that, you know, CMG, they say it's CMG the label, but I see more his folks acting a damn fool than anything. Now, with all that money and y'all got it going on, how come y'all don't know how to act? Getting rich don't mean ruining these little young dudes' lives by giving them money to go do hits for you. They're not gonna spend the hit money. The lawyer is. Okay? But y'all are not telling them that. It's a damn shame when people can't stand to see you be blessed, and they will go to any measures. Any measures. Okay? We know that Key Glock is successful and making a lot of money, and he does the darn thing. And Moneybag is talented too. And I've always liked Moneybag's music. Always. I just always thought, you know, that he had a nice flow, until Finesse 2 times told us how, you know, that he helped him with that flow. And then I started loving him. Okay. And I was able to identify that. But it don't take away from Moneybag being successful. But why won't they just let Key Glock be great? Let the young man be great. Moneybag, you in your 30s. Key Glock 24. You probably got about 10 on him almost. Okay. And so they know he's got all of that life. He's young, he's vibrant. He's got all of those jewels that young Dolph put on the inside of him. And a lot of people can't stand it. Okay. So, you know, it bothered me to hear that. Why won't they leave young Dolph's artists alone? Okay? Leave them alone. Y'all done enough. Y'all strip the man, strip the dudes, your little dudes, of their boss, allegedly. And now y'all can't stand to see, thought that y'all was going to handicap them, and they still flourishing. See, that's when you know the devil has gotten desperate. They try everything. When they see they still can't stop you, they get more and more desperate until they hang themselves. And that's what I like about Key Glock. He gonna let them hang themselves. He don't say a word. He might throw out, he said, bosses don't talk. He might throw out a little subliminal. Just keep going. But it makes that devil get more and more desperate. How dare him be great or ignore me? And then they keep going, and that's when they hang themselves. Okay? Because one thing about a jealous demon, they don't know how to stop. That jealousy eats them up. That jealousy is the new cancer. And they was at him from day one. Even with Dolph being dead, they wanted to destroy his legacy. They couldn't stand people that actually brought up, people have magnified him even more in death. A lot of people still can't stand. Okay. But hey, that's the word that Moneybag and Keyglock is beefing. Okay. I think they better enjoy their millions because and stop ruining the Memphis. Memphis is in a state of emergency. Poverty ignites crime. You niggas done hijacked Memphis and got all that money, all the money from Memphis. And all you know how to do is send back destruction. Moneybag thought you was gonna put some. You claim you was getting ready to help kids who had parents that was killed. You was gonna start a non-profit or something like that. The first thing you need to do is them little hitters that you call around, you tell them stop killing folks' parents. That's the first thing you could do. Okay. And but what happened to that? It'd be good because for those who have lost parents. But it's unfortunate that a lot of them feel like Memphis is just to be hijacked. That hijacking spirit is in the atmosphere. Okay. Take from the city, ain't putting nothing back in the city, even though they were born and raised in the city. Okay. But leave Key Glock alone. You can't stop greatness. If you want to be mad at God. People don't know how to enjoy their very own success. Moneybag is talented. He's successful. But some people just don't like seeing other people successful. Of course, Key Glock is going to bypass you because if y'all had something to do with Dolph, y'all not going to be out. Okay? And it's not his fault because Key Glock would have preferred for Dolph to be here. Okay? But that's the word on the street that they're beefing, y'all. And we're just going to see what's going to happen. But I would advise them to, they need to be mentors to these young dudes instead of having them, what's the word that I'm looking for? Jocking for position and rank. Help them in another way. They already lost. They already hurting because they're in the hood. They ain't got nothing. So instead of putting a book in their hand, you put a gun in their hand and tell them, little dude, I give you some money, you go take care of that for me. And you know the feds on your ass. And so they don't get away with it. And the hit money, just like that federal agent said, ain't nobody spending no hit money but the lawyers. And you still ain't gonna win. Help these little dudes. Because one thing for sure, you're going to reap what you sow. And that God get back is deadlier than anything that any man, any federal agent, any police officer could ever do. That God get back is gangster for real, for real. And that's one you can't put a hit on. Okay? People need to be mindful of what they do because God ain't waiting no 10 and 15 years to make you reap what you sow. You getting your get back as soon as you violate a person. You're getting it back instantly. Okay, so be mindful. But anyways, that's what that's the jewel, one of the jewels that was dropped into my live last night. Hey, we'll see. But I'm glad Key Glock, I saw him at Dawes Pop-Up Museum. He had some, you could tell he had real security guards, paid bodyguards around him, and I like that. And I want the rest of them to do that too. I know they're expensive, but go ahead and do it. Okay, I know some federal agents that do bodyguard work out on. Hey, that's the best. Hey, I'm telling you, that's the best you can have. I'm telling you, on the side, that's what they do. Okay, if you need one, hit me up. But anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Because see, I want for you all to be safe. That's what I want. Because jealousy is as deadly as the grave. And ain't nobody trying to control their jealousy anymore. They ain't. They're not trying to control it. I don't want, they going to surpass me. Let's put a hit on them. You talking about folks in their 40s and 50s. So what do these little dudes have to look up to? They kind of emulate what they see. They ain't got nothing to look up to no more. Because a lot of these grown old folks just as crazy as all outside. Okay? They're not setting examples. Okay. But anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to donate, you could definitely do that, you guys. But we'll be watching this, okay? We'll watch and see what happens. I'll talk with you guys later.